What if I told you you're not lacking motivation at all? It's something else that's masquerading as demotivation, if that's a word. And the good news is, in this video, we're going to fix it. So welcome back to another 5 Minute Friday, and let's get after it. Most photographers think the thing that they are missing is motivation. They want to magically wake up one day and feel like going out with their camera. They want to wait for the right mood, the right moment, the right conditions, and even to feel like they've got enough energy to do it. Having good motivation is like building a house of cards. If you build the foundation of that house of cards on shaky ground, at the first sign of trouble, it's going to fall. I'm too tired, I've got too much work to do, the weather doesn't look great, there probably won't be a sunrise. And when those little doubts creep into your head, the whole thing starts to collapse. You see, this confused me because in every other area of my life, I'm a motivated individual, I get things done, I go to work, I take care of myself, I have a tidy house. I don't lack motivation to do those things. But when it comes to photography, it's far too easy for me to say, I'm just not feeling it. I plan to go out with the camera, but still somehow at the end of the day, I'm either in bed, on the couch, or I'm doing some work. So instead of going out with my camera and taking photographs and getting better at my craft, I'll sit and watch YouTube on how to take better photographs. Or worse, I'll go on the internet and decide I need a new camera, a new lens, or a new piece of gear. Basically everything that feels like photography, but isn't photography. It's crazy, right? But once you understand what's actually going on, there's something you can do about it. Because I tell you what it's not laziness, it's not a lack of ability, and it certainly isn't a lack of motivation. What it really comes down to is it's too much friction. There's too much to do before you leave the house. You have to pack your bag, you have to wipe your memory cards, you need to make sure your batteries are charged, you don't know where you're going to go. All of these things just create that little seed of doubt in your head that make it much easier just to put the bag back in the cupboard and then head off and do something different. And it's that anticipation of all that effort that feels overwhelming, and that feeling can win far more often than we probably would like to admit. So we have to reframe it. We have to think about things in a slightly different way. But a really important thing to remember is motivation doesn't create action, but action creates momentum. And momentum, well, that comes from having structure, not inspiration. If you leave everything to the last moment, then you're relying on motivation to get you up, get you dressed, and get you out the front door. And as we've already said, motivation is incredibly unreliable. So the key is to understand that structure removes friction. So here's what changed everything for me. I stopped relying on motivation and started to build a solid foundation before the day of the shoot. And that foundation, well, this is what it looks like for me. So number one, my gear is always ready the day before I go out for a shoot. My bag is packed, my lenses are cleaned, and everything's sitting at the front door ready to go. Number two, I make sure all of my batteries for all of my cameras are charged at least 1 to 2 days before I go on the shoot. Number three, I make sure all my memory cards are wiped and I've got plenty of space and I've got plenty of spares. Number four, I've checked the weather. I've looked at all the apps, probably 1, 2 or 3 of them, to cross-reference to make sure I've got the best chance of the conditions that I'm hoping to see, whether that be snow, sun, rain, fog, mist, all of them. Number five's a really important one. I choose the location days and days before I go, and the reason I do that is it allows me to look at different locations that I might want to go to try and take some photographs. I use photo pills so I can check what time the sun is coming up, when it's going down, and where it's doing both of those things. So again, in my head, I have a fairly good plan of where I'm going. And number six, moving on from that, once I've made those decisions, I have a rough idea of what it is I'm going out to shoot. Am I doing landscape? Am I doing street? Am I doing sunrise? Am I doing minimalism? And finally, number seven, I make sure my car is full of diesel the day before, so I don't have any excuse of thinking when I wake up and I've got to go to the garage, it's cold, I need to fill the car. It's all done the day before. So with that 7-step foundation, I wake up in the morning, I have no decisions left to make, all I need to do is get dressed and go. But there's still one more thing that you can do that makes that foundation even more solid, and that is to tell somebody that you're going out with your camera. It can be anybody, but as soon as you say it out loud or you text it to somebody, You've created a sense of commitment in your head. And if you don't know who you want to tell me in the comments. Tell me where you're going this weekend, what you're going to shoot. Did you use the foundation to make sure that you were ready on the morning? And by telling somebody, you've added one more layer to the cake, and that's accountability. And once we have accountability, it's far harder to stay in bed or to watch YouTube or to browse the internet, because we know we're not only letting ourselves down, we're going to have to tell that person the reasons why we never went. So accountability is key. So here's the thing to remember. You don't lack motivation, you don't lack willpower, and you don't lack talent. The thing you lack is structure. So the big takeaway from this video is stop waiting to feel motivated. Remove the friction, build the structure, and have accountability. And I promise you, you'll start getting out more often. I'll see you in the next one.